Above them, dark clouds rolled across the sky. The wind shifted. The storm was coming. By evening, rain hammered the roofs. Wind howled through the upper chambers. Water surged through the Rootborn stream below. Everyone stayed sheltered through the storm. By morning, the rain had stopped, but the damage remained. Rootborn workers moved toward the water system to assess the damage. Woven baskets lowered by rope and pulley normally carried fresh water from the stream to the upper root chambers each day. Today, the baskets wouldn't move properly. One worker frowned. That's strange. Another tugged the rope, still stuck. Enoch arrived with several men. What happened? We don't know. Enoch followed the basket route toward the stream. Then they saw it. A massive branch, lodged between two thick roots, blocking much of the channel. Water rushed violently around it. The basket route was jammed. No, someone whispered. Enoch stepped forward. Move! The men pushed against the branch. Nothing. They grabbed poles for leverage. Pushed again. Still nothing. The branch didn't budge. Too heavy. Muscles burned. Hands slipped. Still nothing. Even the strongest men couldn't move it. Enoch stepped back, breathing hard. He hated admitting it. We need the young. Back in the Nomad village. Across the village, inside the outer bunker, Porky and Susy sat in darkness. Rain hammered the roof like war drums. Boom. Water slammed overhead. Susy jumped. Porky looked up. Okay, he swallowed. That was close. He looked at the supply basket beside them. Nuts, berries, enough flood food for Hollow 7. Porky rubbed his belly. Well, he tried a grin. If we're going to be trapped, he patted the basket. At least we ain't starving. Susy slowly turned and gave him the look. You think about food at a time like this? Porky shrugged. I think about food all the time. Even Susy almost smiled. Eventually the thunder moved away. The rain softened, then stopped. One by one, nomads emerged from their hollows. The village was soaked, damaged, and divided by a giant lake of floodwater. Then a voice echoed from across the water. Help! Tim froze. Porky. Another voice followed. Susy. We're over here. They stumbled out of the bunker on the far side, waving frantically. Relief hit Tim first. They were alive, then helplessness. They were stranded. Tim rushed to the water's edge. Porky! Porky shouted back. We can't cross. Tim scanned the flood desperately. Too wide, too deep, too dangerous. He searched for rope, branches, anything. Nothing. Every idea failed. Tim slammed his fist into the wet ground. They need us! No one answered, because everyone knew the truth. There was no way across. Tim's voice cracked. I can't do anything? Chip stared at the water, thinking. Then, his eyes lifted to the ravens. A memory flashed. The scout, flying. His eyes widened. Wait! Tim looked up. Chip pointed skyward. The scout flew on a raven. Tim blinked. Realization slowly spread across his face. Chip looked at the flood. If a scout can fly, he swallowed. Maybe I can too. This isn't the end of the story. It's only the beginning. Tune in for the next episode, A World of the Nomads. If you enjoyed this episode, like, subscribe, and share, and hit the comments. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you want to see more of. Let's talk.